It was an absolute nightmare trying to get this whole thing set up. But I have light this time. I have a little headlamp that I'm currently just putting on myself so that you guys can see this ghostly apparition of my floating head. I originally had it on red light because this has a couple of different settings. Yeah, I'll start out with red light so I don't absolutely rinse my night vision. But I hope that everyone else... Wait, am I hearing... What am I hearing on my phone? Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry. I think my Spotify is playing. Okay, am I still live? I'm sorry, it's such a disaster for me trying to learn and film live on my phone. But hello, everyone that's in here. I see Jack, I see Catherine, I see Jamie, Nathan. Hope you're doing well. Of course, you're always invited. Tina, hello. Tonight we are on, it's called the Smoky Hollow Trail in Waterdown. It's another connecting part of the Bruce Trail, which is kind of pieced off with the Mount Nemo hike we did the other day. There's also the Torrids meteor shower tonight, as some people have told me. So it's supposed to peak in about an hour, and roughly about an hour and a half away from this hike, there is a clearing that it leads towards, or like a little lookout that I'm hoping we can get to in time. It's very chilly, so I'm all bundled up in multiple layers here. I don't know if you can see my breath on the camera, but it's about 1 now. My breath is definitely visible to me. I don't know if it's visible to you, but I'm bundled up and I'm ready for a nice hike. I hope you guys are too. Hello, Sun to Girl. Hello, Eros Farms. Welcome back, everybody. I'm happy to see you guys back. To all our new faces, hello, hello. I'm just gonna put my my headlamp on my head, turn it on, and then we'll get going. So I'll leave you guys in the dark for just about 1 second here while I get the light going. Christian Medicinal Toker, hello. Let me just make sure, okay. Am I being lit by a road flare? It is not a road flare, it's my headlamp. I'm just getting it on right now, so I'm just gonna put you guys down for 1 second here. And I hope you can hear me well enough, I should say. But we'll just get it in a position that lights up the trail nice for you guys. There we are. That seems to be about right. And then we'll get started on our little night hike here. Unfortunately, I wish there was some way I could mount it to my camera so that my camera shadow doesn't hinder you guys here. Don't worry, Jamie. I'm staying warm and healthy. But no, it's no road flare, Rob. It's just my my headlamp. I'm gonna try right now. I have to descend, there's like a series of steps. I don't know if you can hear, but down in that direction there's a waterfall. So I'm going to essentially be making my way down towards the waterfall. I don't know how close we can get to it. At the end of the hike, there will be a lookout for it that I'll be able to show you guys. But I'll try and see if I can light some of it up in the dark here. But I just need to watch my footing as we make our way down. Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, the trail is called Smoky Hollow in Waterdown. And it's another big connector of the Bruce Trail, which also links Mount Nemo. Even though they're probably about a day's hike apart from each other, this shows you how expansive the Bruce Trail is. No public access. Oh. Guess I'm telling on myself here. But yeah, parts of the trail are abandoned. But what was I gonna say? It's a very beautiful and scenic trail, and it goes pretty deep into the part of Waterdown there, or through Waterdown. Hello, Aflad. Hello, Luna. Jamie says, I'm joining you. Still watching the stream. It is this is Ontario, Canada, Mr. Raven. Kath is giving you Siren of Blood Curse vibes. It's just a little rickety wooden bridge. Let me see if I can... Here, I'll try not see if I can hold my headlamp in front of the camera instead of... See if I can rig. Down below we have the gorge. I can't really see much of it from here. That's like the stream, and the fall is just beyond us there. I hope the sound of the water isn't too loud because it's going to be quite prominent throughout our hike. There used to be coyotes that made a little den in. Oh God. Okay, we're losing service. I think we're back now. I don't know. But I'm about to start screen recording just in case I go missing. Hopefully that won't be the case. I think while we're near these big rocks, it might be bad for service. So I'm gonna try and briskly get through this portion here, because we're kind of in the crest of like a bowl right now on all sides. Geez, I thought my headlamp would be from this headlamp with Algonquin. I do need Starlink. Honestly though, I'm picking trails that are like still relatively close to like some sort of township in hopes that I'm able to actually like maintain a decent internet connection. But this trail is like right by a tower, or at least one 5G tower that I know of. But you can see this is all like I'm at the base of a massive part of the Canadian Shield. And it runs kind of along the whole stream here, but you'll see. There's a couple of bridges we're gonna cross, a couple little man-made structures. I used to go mountain biking and hiking all the way down here as a kid. I haven't been here in forever. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you guys. I'm glad the reception's doing all right. Because the last thing I want is for there to be a dead stream. Yeah, I know the color's looking pretty grim. I gotta get my new phone on here so you guys can see in super high definition. Listening. I listen to all you guys. Listening. I listen to all you guys. Hey, I can see Jamie FRS finally have their dark green membership hearts. Glad to see it. I'm sorry that we keep losing connection. I'm hoping that as we get further away from the cliffs, we get more and more signal. Very interesting scenery. I can see Nathan. My light actually, for whatever reason, let me try and revamp it here. So it should have, yeah, there we go. A couple settings, but I think it dims after like a short period and then you guys can't see it as good. Yo, what's up, Matty Ice? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm sorry if the reception keeps going in and out. I'm hopefully, the more we walk down this trail, the more we'll walk towards the tower. But my goal is I want to try and get to the clearing, which is about an hour hike away, and then see if we can see any meteors, and then potentially make our way back. Because this trail, unlike the other trail I was on, it's not a loop. This one is just very linear with the Bruce Trail, so I have to just hike in and hike out kind of thing. I did not bring any bear mace, Aflad. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to defend myself, but the most malicious thing on this hike is coyotes, and I've dealt with them before, so let's hope I don't have to deal with them again. Who knows? Look, you can see that actually down part of the rapids down there. If only you bought a Bell cell phone plan. That's true, FRS. That would have saved me. Very spooky indeed. It is. Exactly, FRS. If I die, I die. Greetings, Mikator. I hope I pronounced that right. Or Mikator. For the meteors, look for Orion's belt and then look above that. Perfect. We are moving away from the majority of the light pollution because the city of Waterdown is just up beyond these trees here. So we're kind of making our way into a more remote section. There is a cell tower. I'm not gonna die, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. But the good thing is, because we're at like kind of more or less the start of the trail, this part is pretty well kept, and there's a lot of stairs and stuff and bridges across the river as we go along. But the deeper we go in, the more rocky and unkempt it's going to be. You've never seen a trail like this. It's just like I mean, I can't go down here, but it's like a fairly standard little gorge or ravine trail. There's like a river running from both sides, and eventually you cross over. It would have been nice to come when the leaves were all in color here, because you can see there's a lot of deadwood. You can see my breath on camera to show you how cold it is. There are black bears, Laura, but they wouldn't be this far into the city, at least to my knowledge. I grew up in this area, and I never knew there to be any black bears this far south. They're usually up in like Algonquin area or something. Oh, I'm being trailed by a little moth now. Just curious about the light. At least you don't have to deal with insects. Yeah, they're all freezing over right now. That little moth is all good. It's not harming me. But yeah, thankfully I don't think we have any black bear on this trail. This is interesting. It's like an old column or something. Don't the bears get ready for hibernation during this time of year? Yeah, they should be settling down in the caves like we have up there. But I don't think any of them have hibernated in here in like years and years, ever since people settled down. I'll take moth over ticks and spiders. We do get ticks over here, Aflad. It's just on occasion. If the winter's not cold enough, we'll have really bad ticks in the summer. But when it's cold like this, the ticks are all freezing and dying, thankfully. Okay, here, wait. It appears. Did I lose the trail already? Oh yeah, we got to go up this way. My bad. They say if you're hiking the Bruce Trail through hike, which, as I mentioned last stream, takes about 30 days, you can expect to get lost between 2 to 4 times a day. I almost just lost the trail, but then again, I'm also hiking through the night here. Okay, it looks like it curves back down through there. No, it goes up here. Okay. We got quite the slant here. I think it goes up here at least. Unless I'm following just like a game trail. Danielle Jones. Yeah, it's definitely got its sinisterness to it. Yeah, this actually used to be, I can't remember how it got its name as Smoky Hollow, but I remember it was like when the first people settled around here. Had something to do with it. And I think there's also like some sort of Halloween lore named after Smoky Hollow. Okay, no, I think I followed a game trail. I think I need to make my way back down towards the gorge. Just gotta be careful. It's like very steep here. Yeah, where did I go wrong? Oh, almost died there. Death counter at 1. The app What the Words is useful just in case for hikes like this. I don't know what that app does, but sounds very interesting. Yeah, for us, I'm actually right by you right now. I'm hiking away from you though as we move. Maybe it's a burial ground of sorts, burning corpses and funeral pyres, perhaps. I'm not exactly sure. There's a plaque up top that explains the history of Smoky Hollow. I'll go and show that afterwards. I'd go and find you, but I'm racing. Enjoy your rock. Too bad. Already have to go to the bed and cannot watch. Best of luck. Reminds me of the Blair Witch Project. Everyone thinks me walking around in the woods is the Blair Witch Project. But, I mean, I guess it is kind of remind me of that. D Nice King. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, my friend. D Nice. I really appreciate that. It's not necessary, but appreciative when I'm almost gonna die here. I'm gonna try my best. Hey Brennan, I'm eating pizza, watching you, endanger your life. Well, I hope that pizza's good, Dave. Hope you're having a good old time. I love your sense of adventure combined with your general level of underpreparedness. I try my best, Jamie, okay? Sometimes I fumble, you know? Not everyone brings a flashlight their first time hiking around in the dark. And sometimes I don't bring the best winterized gear. Christine Crisano, thank you for another hike. I hope this becomes a regular part of your channel. It's very enjoyable. Be safe. Well, thank you. I mean, it's gotten such good feedback so far. Sorry, I know I'm moving at like a snail's pace, but it's because like the incline is so steep here and the leaves are so deep that I'm trying to take it slow while reading comments. The chance of tripping falling seems like the biggest danger. Yeah, I just got to make my way back down to the path. I think we were meant to go down by the river. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see the trail marker down there at that tree with my light on it. Maps out the whole earth and gives a unique 3-word reference code for a 1x1 meter area. The app, I mean, oh, that's cool. I wonder if I can like find some cool 3-word earth areas. Whoa! Okay. We have fallen, but we're not injured. We fell in a deep pile of leaves. I'm just getting my light back on. In my haste, I knocked it off here. Thank you, Eros Farms. I love you too. Oh, I appreciate the support. Thank God I took everything out of my pockets except for my battery pack. I'm just trying to like do the side shuffle down this cliff right now. I got a little bit more to go and I'm back on the trail. So I'm just trying not to die. Stick came up and almost ended me there. Okay. Whew. All right, and we're back on the path, I think. Back to the sounds of running water. Oh. I had to adjust my sneaker there. I had some unwanted leaves. Yeah, you can see there's like a trail that leads here and a trail that leads back up this way because people make like mountain biking paths all down here. So it's hard to find what the true trail is. Let's go armadillo mode and roll down the hill. Yeah, could you imagine if I ran into Dan on these one of these hikes for whatever reason? He's just down in Canada. Okay. Yeah, we're right down by part of the river here. I'll light up the rapids as best I can. Looks like an old staircase that's seen better days. One of my favorite lunatics. Are you referring to me there, Dave? I'm no lunatic. I'm just a man trying to have fun. A little pixelated now, but the sound is fine. I'm sorry. I hope that at least you guys can see somewhat of what's going on. I'll try and slow it down so that the phone can connect to the tower as best as possible. Oh, you're talking to Mr. Raven. Okay, Dave. No worries. I wouldn't have taken offense anyways. You can see the moon right through there. Very bright full moon tonight, I think. Or at least a 3/4 moon. These are what we want to see. This is how we know we're on the right track. I'm glad you're enjoying these hikes. I'm gonna have to get like a full winterized hiking setup going for when the snow eventually starts to fall in the next coming weeks. Yeah, it really is a cool shot of the moon. I'm hoping you can't really see too many stars right now, but quite literally up here, I'll try and shine my light away. You can see the sky and some stars, and then the moon's poking through those trees, but can't really see too many stars. Just yet, at least. When do you plan on doing the stealth camping? I'm unsure about that just because of how cold it is. because I'm debating whether or not I want to do the stealth camping alone right now, because the area that I'm going in, I mean, I know most of the animals are in hibernation, but it's like wolf territory. So I might just want to have someone with me just to like take turns keeping watch, or just like, you know, have a backup person. I'm like kind of like playing with the idea in my head. I also don't know if I'll have service out there when I'm filming it. So I might not be able to stream, but I would be able to record a stealth camping video for my channel, which would be fun. But yeah, I'm hoping, I originally wanted to do it when it was warmer, but I'm hoping to do it, I don't know, either just before winter starts or just after winter starts, because I want to try, originally for the Uncharted Travel channel, I wanted to try doing some stealth, or not stealth camping, but like winterized camping without a tent. Because I have my full winter setup with my Nemo switchback pad, my inflatable air mattress, my called sleeping bag and sleeping bag liner and all that stuff. So I was hoping that that would be make for a good little video. You beat off the coyotes, you can wrestle a wolf. That's true, Aflad, but they come in packs, those guys. I mean, the coyotes do too. Nathan, thank you so much for the donation. I love you, man. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I was giving that a heart. But thank you so much. Brennan, you are an epic YouTuber. Well, Nathan, you are an epic friend. I really appreciate your support. And I'm glad you're enjoying the content, you know? Because who knew? When I first did one of these hikes, I was like, I had no idea how it was going to turn out, or how if people were going to enjoy watching me just like ramble and walk through the woods. But I really had a fun time with it, and you guys really seem to like it. So I want to do more, because there's all these trails around here that I want to show you guys. And I know this flashlight isn't working out too good, my headlamp here, so I want to get a more powerful flashlight so you guys can actually see more. I feel like it adds a little bit of creepy ambience, you know? You don't exactly do stay up in guys, and I'm you love me too. Thank you so much. And as I walk through these little trails here. Stealth camping in the desert with Dan in January, Christian says. That could be a very, very interesting concept that I'm keen on doing. Whoa. Down. Okay. We should have reception here. At least we did. No! Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Are we live? Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why the connection is so poor. It says, I looked at the map and it said there was a cell phone tower very close to here. So I'm just, I was just hoping that I'd be able to get something going, but no, it's a problem on my end. There's supposed to be a tower like legitimately right over or beyond these trees, so I was hoping I'd have enough service on this trail here, but it appears that I was wrong. And now from now on, when I hike a trail, I'll do more reconnaissance because the reception here has been very shaky, to say the least. Oh, watch the maps, they don't tell the truth. That's true, Helen. I'm figuring that out now. Also, Canada in general just doesn't have very good reach. Like, even with a satellite internet package, when the Starlink Mobile comes out, that'll be huge. Then I can do full-on camping streams, all that fun stuff. But this has just been very shaky for connection. I'm glad it's good now, Myrtle. I'll go down to the water. We'll explore like a little bit in this region here so that you guys can see. The sound keeps going in and out. No, I'm sorry, Jack. But at least I know now that the Mount Nemo trail is good. And we only explored a very brief portion of that. Let me get on my way here on this trail and I'll bring us down to the water. Whoop. A little slip there. But when we were kids, we used to come and swim in all these little tide pools here. Probably not the most sanitary, but it wasn't stagnant water, so that was good. Yeah, I am dressed in some pretty warm gear. I have layers on, Nathan. Thank you for your concern. I have my outer layer is my winter jacket, and then I have a sweater on underneath that, and then I have my fleece pullover, and then long johns underneath that, because it's around 1 degree right now. So I made sure I dressed warm for the occasion. You can see the river. It kind of, I've been following it this whole time, and it keeps going. I can't remember how many kilometers long the river is, but as long as you guys can hear my voice, I'll hike up the river now so you guys can see. Hopefully I don't fall in. That's very true, Mr. Raven. 1 degree isn't even that bad for Canada right now. It's about to get a lot colder. This rock looks pretty dry. Hike my pants up here. They're starting to come down with my heavy camera battery that I have in my pants. Here's more of the gorge. Try and shimmy my way down this rock with no hands. Oh, there we go. Don't worry, Nathan. It's not too dangerous here. This is just trying to show you guys. The rapids. I don't know if you can still hear my voice over the water, but there's a lot of little waterfalls in this area. There's one big one near the top, but I don't want to go too far deep in that way. I don't know how much. I don't think I can scale this without any hands, so we'll make our way back real quick and we'll see if there's any other lookouts I can show you guys. Yeah, we used to actually go swimming in these little areas here when we were kids. They're only about like 3 feet deep, but it's a lot of fun. Oh. Just a little burrow here. What's in there? Is that a little note? Oh no, it's a Bic lighter. I thought it was like a folded up piece of paper or something. I don't want to go this way. So, just trying to find the best course of action around here. You can see this old tree that was leaning over the falls here. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this water would all be like freezing cold this time of year. Even in the summertime, it was always cold. There we go. I know my cinematography probably isn't the greatest when I'm jumping over rocks, but you guys get the gist of it. Head back up this way. Whoa. Up the stairs here. I mean, I'd assume the water's safe to drink, Mr. Raven, because it's like, it's not still. But if you were gonna drink it, I'd probably drink it out of like little waterfall areas there, or at least portions where it's run through rocks and moss that sort of act like a natural filter. I wouldn't drink it from the pools, but I certainly had my fill as a kid. And I didn't get any brain-eating amoeba or anything of that sort. I'm trying to think, do we want to try and go up there? Let's try and go up there. We're not too far from the start of the hike. And I can't go deeper or else I'll lose service again, but we'll make our way up this little incline. It looks like there's either a game trail or some sort of man-made trail here. Or animal-made trail, I should say. Oh, it's getting a little steep. Huh. Let's see where this heads. It's like straight up, but someone made their way up here. I'm glad you're enjoying this, my friend. It's hard. Okay, I'm gonna put this Blair Witch 3. I'm gonna put my headlamp on right now. Let me flip my camera around so you guys have something at least to look at while I do it. Just because I want to have my hands free if I'm climbing like a very steep incline. So I'm sorry if the filming isn't the greatest for this part. I'm gonna try my best. Okay. I'm trying to get like multiple points of contact here. Trying to get up where that light, where my light's shining right now. It's just very steep. Something made a trail up here. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if this will bring us all the way up to the road. Ooh. Trying to like find my next hold as we climb. Never been up to this part of the trail before. Or lack thereof trail. Okay. Cool. On this episode of Watch Me Get Lost in the Woods. Oh, cool. I'm guessing when there's like heavy rainfall, this whole portion right here is like eroded. And it probably just gets washed straight into the river. It's like moss on these rocks, but it's all dried up. Very cool. That's your favorite show, Jamie? Well, I'm glad. You're seeing it live. Watch Me Get Lost in the Woods. For everyone who ever claimed that my Alone series was faked on YouTube, hopefully this shows some credibility that I'm comfortable hiking and trekking and walking alone. Not that I need any validation or anything. Oh, this is cool. There's like, oh, I thought that was like a little cave, but there's like all these rocks here. Let me get, oh, that broke. Get another grip up here. Is this sturdy? You get lost probably almost anywhere. Well, I'm glad it entertains you, Jamie. Hey, look at these rocks. I wonder if I can scoot under this branch here. Oh, my bag is stuck. And sit. Look at this. It's like a little tree seat here. It's a natural bed of a tree. And just to show you the incline that I'm on right now. This is me, like, not standing upright, but keeping myself from falling down. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. I wasn't looking for validation, but I just, you know, sometimes when you run into some coyotes here and there, it's nice if, or it's not nice if people are just like, oh yeah, he was with his friends. His dad made those noises, whatever. But it's all part of the fun. Yes, only momentary loss. We're never truly lost, Jamie. We're always out having a good old time. I know exactly where I am, maybe. Probably. Yes, we're in a tree, Miss Laura Lee. It looks like I'm up in a tree. It's funny because it does look like I've scaled like this massive tree. I'm overlooking like this wooded area here. Somebody joins the stream now, I can pretend like I'm hiding from a bear or something down below. But it just goes to show you the incline that I was climbing up there. Let's see if I can get a better angle with my headlamp. You can see it's kind of just like straight down. That's why it took me so long. It felt like I was moving at like a snail's pace. How deep does it go over there? It is a very rugged trail, Mr. Raven, but I mean, to be fair, we are bushwhacking a little bit here. This is very far off the beaten path. And now, chat, do we go further up the mountain, or do we go left, right, or down? Or I should say right or down, because if we go left, I might lose service again. So I want to avoid going too far left. But yeah, funny enough, this trail has 3 waterfalls. I was hoping to get to one of them on the far end where the clearing is to show you guys, and then we'd look for some meteors. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can get there because of the service. Skrilliscrow, I did have to pay for parking, but this one was only $5, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, there used to be, it still is, it didn't disappear, the waterfall, but there was a waterfall down this way when I was a kid that my sister, who's my friend, every year we'd hike out to it and we'd climb up it, which is probably one of the more reckless things, but my mom was very reckless in adventure, just like me. So we'd find our footholds, and you can picture like 9-year-old me just climbing up. It was a pretty beginner like climb, like there weren't too many technical parts, but we climbed up the waterfall, and at the top there was like a nice pool that we'd go and like swim in, a nice pool of water. And that was part of our summer fun. I'll show you the one at the start of the hike, which I'll show you at the end of the stream, is a little bit more extreme. We never climbed up that one because it's like almost a straight vertical. But the one that we did climb up, it had like little landings. Like it would like, you'd climb up a bit and then it would plateau in like a little pool, and then you climb up a bit. But like at most you'd ever be climbing was like 10 feet probably. But yeah, I'll keep going here. I want to get up to at least, it looks like there's another set of rocks over there that maybe we can climb up. Okay. Oh, my charger cord is stuck on this branch. There we go. I need a big shower after this. Oh, that was scary. I grabbed onto one of these like little twig plants and it just snapped right up. So my foot started to fall. Oh, getting up is one thing. Getting down is going to be a whole nother. This is cool. I feel like Dan would do this if he could, Mr. Raven. He does like wandering around the woods and Leakin Park and stuff. Yeah, you can see this is me holding my camera like straight with the hill. So you can see the gradient all the way up here on these trees. Been to one in Hawaii, North Shore. It was awesome. Yeah, we have a couple falls around here. We have Albion Falls. This This is the Smoky Hollow Trail Falls. And there's quite a few others. If I remember correctly, there's Two's Falls, Dundas Falls. I can definitely take you guys to. So I'm trying to read some messages here. Just took a look at the meteors, haven't seen any yet, but they're supposed to peak in the next 15 to 20 minutes. And Alex said, how many stars can you see? Well, we'll look up in the sky in a second here. I'll turn off my headlamp so we can see maybe if we can see anything. It just looks pitch black. Smarty Pants says, is that Leakin Park? No, this is Smoky Hollow Trail in Waterdown. But it looks like right in front of the camera here, there's a couple stars. And then you can see this is the moon right here. I can see maybe 10 stars, but obviously they don't really show up on camera. I gotta get my new phone in. You can see the lights right there in the horizon, in the center screen right now. That is Hamilton, that's where I live. And then I don't know if you can see lights up on the crest of the hill there. That's Waterdown right there. Oh, one of the lights just poked through there. Yeah, you can see that glimmering light. That's part of Waterdown. And then that's above us is the night sky. Yeah, this is, I think it's a full moon. It's at least the 3/4 moon, but it's peeking through a lot of the trees. I'll turn on my lamp again. You get to see all the range of colors that I got. Oh, I accidentally turned it off. Yeah, I'd recommend giving Smoky Hollow Trail a little bit of a read, Mr. Raven. It's a very nice little hiking spot to go to. The Bruce Trail in general is very nice, especially if you get to the Tobermory area. It's like cottage country. But yeah, I don't know how much higher up I want to get. It looks like there's a lot of thorn bushes and raspberries up there. We are quite a ways off the regular trail. I think I might start making my way back down, which is probably going to take me triple the time. As you can see, this is me standing straight, and then we have pretty much, I'd say like it's like, what's the gradient look like here? Wild raspberries, exactly. Great family, great show. Thanks. Start making our way down here. I'm gonna get my right hand out. Okay. Cool. I'm like trying to get low so I can have 3 points of contact as I move down. I know my filming here won't be fantastic. Straighten out my camera at least. Oh, there's something walking in the wood over there. I don't know what kind of animal can comfortably walk on this slope, but there are game trails all over here, so who knows. We're heading back to our stone altar and tree. Our bowl tree there. There we are. It's Slenderman, yeah, could you imagine? It's like a cryptid out in the woods hunting me there. He's watching me. Bigfoot could be roaming around here, who knows? But is it Colorado where Bigfoot lives? Is that like his domain? Can't remember exactly. Oh, I do want to go out in those woods, the Everglades. There's a lot of spots I want to go and explore for you guys. Look at that. Okay. We're making our way kind of to the right and kind of down, because I don't want to go straight down the way I came, because it looks like that section that I'm looking at right now is like heavily eroded, so I don't want to don't want to take the erosion path. Oh my god, the ground is like falling between my feet as I move over here. Are you calling me the Slender Man, Jamie? This is unique. I've not seen anyone do this at night. I think I found my niche, Mr. Raven. Night hikes in the middle of nowhere. I just gotta find trails with good enough signal to actually get like a decent through hike done. Hope to see more like this. Well, it seems like people are really liking this series, so I mean, maybe I can make it part of the weekly routine, or maybe do 2 hikes a month, something like that. Depends. If you guys are enjoying it, feel free, drop a like. It's free. Let me know I'm doing a good job, you know? I always look at the analytics for like watch time, likes, subscribers gained and stuff to like kind of let me know what people like to see and what people want to see more of, you know? Can't wait to see another alone video. And you'd watch, Laura, I'm glad. Yeah, Nathan, I've been working on the Alone series. It's just, I've tried 2 times now on 2 separate locations that I had in mind, and both of them were fails, sadly. So I've got another spot picked out in the northern part of the States. 2 locations, actually. I have a backup location, but I want to get that done. I don't know if I want to do it in the winter or if I want to wait until the spring, but I really want to try and get another Alone video out before the end of this year, because it is fun to do. It's just hard to find locations that fit that sort of criteria, because I need something that's remote where I don't have to worry about like security coming in the middle of the night, and I also need something that's like big enough and interesting enough to do a video on, you know? Gotta have a unique place to camp. Okay. Focus here, it's getting a little steep again. Wonder if there's any gear I could bring besides maybe a high-powered headlamp or a higher-powered headlamp that would optimize this night hike stream. Stepped in what I thought was solid ground, but it's literally just a bunch of stick and leaves that were tricking me. I'm gonna try and scoot down a little bit here. See if I can make way to that tree. There we are. Sit at the top of a tree and talk Canadian politics all night. Must be a market for that. I wasn't sitting on the top of the tree. I was at the base of that tree. And I wasn't talking Canadian politics. Your favorite was the Winter Alone video. I'm glad you liked that one, Nathan. I think that's honestly the coldest I'd ever been. And I had like several days of PTSD after that one just because of how cold it was. Like I had no problem going through the asylum by myself, going through parts. Okay, we can get to the trail over here now. Going through parts of that, but the hardest part was that I didn't bring a winterized sleeping bag, and it was like -29. It was a blizzard out, so that was what got me, and my body was in like cold shock for like a week. It was so bad. I had the shakes. I'm walking along on the treadmill in my living room. Well, you can walk along in the treadmill while you watch me walk along on the nature's treadmill. Some sort of marker here. Not a trail marker. Maybe it's to signify this new sapling or something. I don't know. Looks like it's done well for this season. I'll stay cozy and watch that. Yeah, I'll do some winter hiking, maybe some winter stealth camping. Who knows, Laura? I know, Dave. I know. I'm just joking too. You guys joke and I joke back. It's a love-love relationship. Oh my God. Okay, it is. Oh my God. Okay. This is like, I don't want to step over there because like my foot sunk at least a good foot when I stepped onto these leaves here. This is all like a little bramble, like a little rock bed. Probably leading all the way down. So I gotta be careful. Watch my ankles here. You're looking for eye glowing in the dark. Well, let me know if you see any eyes staring back at me out in this woodland here. This These woods are supposed to be haunted, or people say they're haunted. I don't know. I don't get any vibes other than just greenery from it. Winter camping is pretty fun, Jamie. Yeah, it's a sense of like natural quicksand, I guess you could say. Because look, like quite literally, my foot will. Right now, I'm on like a little piece of platform, but it goes straight down in there. We'll head this way, I think. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it goes too far deep. As I sink another foot, we'll head over this way a little bit. Mo, love this concept. By the way, there's someone following you. Old lady with a white dress. Yeah? Where is she, Mo? Tell me. Hello? Do I worry about bear traps? I don't think there's, like, this area, it's actually illegal to hunt and trap in these woods. So I'm not super worried about that. I don't know. I'd be more worried about, like, natural hazards, like these leaves concealing some sort of pitfall. Like I've stumbled in a couple of times. I want to get up and over there and see what's going on with that. But what was I going to say? As for now, I feel like in Algonquin, they're more prominent, but the trapping spots, especially where they have bear traps, they have it like the trail's pretty well marked out there, because I think it's pretty illegal to like have a bear trap just laying around without some sort of signage. Eros, I will watch you forever, having so much fun. I'm glad you guys are liking the stream. It really warms my heart. I'm just fooling around out here in the woods, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying watching me. Oh, there's some sort of light. Oh, now it's gone. There was just a light that shone right there. I don't know what happened there. I'd like to see more people stay at haunted places and just hang out and explore, not try to do paranormal stuff. Dan and I used to do that. We never filmed it though. Oh, I thought I saw the light again for a second. What is going on? But yeah, I do like just chilling in like haunted houses, just listening, relaxing. The bark on the big trees are so smooth. Yeah, this one, I mean, these ones, I can't remember what kind of tree they are. It would be an oak. I can't really tell because of the leaves. The bark is always very different, but yeah, they're not too raspy or too carved. Mo is scaring you, Dave. Oh no. Or sleeping cubs. You see the white lady? She's trying to communicate with you. Don't get too close. I'll try my best, Mo. Saw it just reround. It's left. What, were you talking about the light, Laura? And it looks like here's another orange marker and some police tape. I don't know if that was, I don't think there's too much crime in the area, but it's an interesting find. I wonder if that was one of the trailheads put that up or whatnot. It does say it's a natural regeneration area here, but that sign looks several years old and it's worn down. Interesting to say the least. It's open now though. There's that light again. It's too close to be the entrance, or too far to be. I can't really make out what the distance it is. Like, I feel like it's too close to me to be the entrance, because we're still a ways off from that area. But there is a light. Where is it now? I can't see it anymore. Oh yeah. Wait, no, it's a leaf. It was just in front of us here. Can't really see it anymore. That marked the burial site of one of her many victims. Mo's spinning some cryptid about some white lady that's following me. Some lady in a white dress. That would be cool, although, if I saw somebody out here late at night. I'd go and have a little talk with them. The light is like a tiny cluster, and then it went out. I don't know what the... I don't know. There's no cabins out here. It might be a person hiking, like me, talking to themselves. There it is again. Now it's gone. It's like flickering. It'll turn on for a second, and then it just vanishes. Well, I wonder if I'll run into somebody on the trail here. I think the light is the creepiest part of this. It's changed direction. I know. I think it's. I wonder if there's somebody carrying it. But we'll see if they're coming down the trail. Who knows? Dane Marshall, thank you so much. I appreciate it, my friend. The Bevo Witch Project, he says. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. But yeah, this is like the Bevo Witch Project. I need to find. I always wanted to do live urbex. The only thing holding me back is that if anyone ever recognized the location, they could easily call security or call the police. But creepy night hikes, there's nothing illegal about that. I want to find a night hike that has like goes to like old ruins or something and has good service. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. I know there's the Darnley Mill, but that's not like the greatest hike. But I could definitely take you guys there. It's an old pulp mill. I can't get there today because it's like on the other side of town, but if there's service there, that could be a good hiking trail to check out at night. Don't go towards the light. They say to do it, but that might not be the best thing to do in this case. I'll try my best, Dave. Yeah, you can see we made our way back down to the riverbed here. We're still like kind of on a cliff above it, but it's down right where you can't see any light anymore. You can just see the rapid, that tree. Yeah, there's a fair amount going on there. Oh, look at that lookout. That's cool. This overlooks more of the rapids here. It's like just dangling, you can see. Lovely. I wonder if my light is too much light. Can't see too much past that, but you can see the rapids below us here. I'm subtracting my little pole there. I always feel like I have to walk in nature every day. Highly recommended, honestly. It's good for the mind. Oh my god. See, that just shoots straight down into the rapids there, but it makes for a cool little lookout. Yeah, it's always, I recommend everyone get out there and do a little nature hike. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the middle of the night, but I'd recommend getting out there and checking out, see what trails you got around you. There's the river down there. We'll make our way back this way here. That water looks so good. It looks good to drink. I mean, it would be like pretty ice cold if that's what you're looking for. You could probably drink it, like I said, if it's coming out of the rocks or if it's been brushing through the rocks and moss and has like an actual sort of filter, it'd probably be a lot more safe than if you were to just drink from the little holding pools, even though those pools are probably safe too because it's not like they're stagnant for too long. But gotta be careful. Yeah, but it's a nice part of this section, Mr. Raven, is that you can literally hear the stream throughout the whole of this this encounter here. That sign says the Bruce Trail for Conservancy managed land for hiking only. Mo, thank you. He says behind you. Look. Do I see anything? What's going on here? There's nothing behind me, Mo. You were just trying to pull my leg. I can feel it. But thank you for the donation, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Are you still in the Balkans? Still traveling around in there, Mo? Hope you've had a great backpacking experience wherever you are. Mo's like backpacking through Europe, for those of you guys who don't know. He's been giving me updates. This is creepy just watching this on your phone. Definitely gives off that sort of vibe, Rob, especially the fact that you can see your breath. Start trying. Now that I try and do it, I can't do it. There you go. You can see my breath like that. It's just the chill of the nice forest hike here. Fearless or crazy, Mr. Raven. One of the two. One of the two. Yeah. I want to try and get up there. I wonder what the temperature is. I need to bring a watch that, like, one of those Apple Watches that records temperature and stuff. Yeah, I should have came when the sun's setting so I could show you guys some of the trail during the day. I feel like it has its charms both during the day and it excites everyone the most, you know? No, I'm just kidding. But if you guys are enjoying this hike, please feel free to leave a like. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'll do more of these hikes like this, I promise. I got plenty of trails around here that I want to show you guys. I just gotta make sure that the cell reception is good. I'm kind of upset because I wanted to really see if we could see the meteors out tonight because they're supposed to be beaming right now. But A, I don't think my phone is strong enough for now, and B, if I move more towards where the clearing is, I'm gonna lose service, unfortunately. Just on phone there. We can move down closer to the water over here so we can see some more rapids. And tail of turkey at the moment. On the move to London this weekend. Nice. That'll be exciting, man. You're gonna have to show me some pictures. You guys might lose hearing of my voice as we get closer to the water here. Temperature, I'm kind of just going with the flow. I was planning on hiking about an hour and a half down this way, but because I started losing cell reception, I didn't want to, and the stream kept cutting out, I don't want to pursue that. I gotta find a better trail to through hike. So I'm kind of just like exploring the area around here. Yeah, here's part of the forest. One of the rapid areas. We can walk all along these rocks. Make our way back up here. I actually saw, when we go to the waterfall there's like a big rock that overlooks the front of it. And I saw somebody do their proposal when I was hiking, when I was like a lot younger, maybe 10 years ago. And the groom actually ended up dropping the ring into the rapids. And I don't think they found it, unfortunately, so if there's any prospectors around here, there might still be a diamond wedding ring somewhere in the water. I'll show you where that part is once we get to it, but we probably won't be there for a little while. Wish I was there with you. Love hikes like this. Aw. Wish you were here too, my man. Hello, Marie. I hope you're doing well this evening. You can see the rock buildup over here. Oh. The ground is starting to get very mucky. You can see I just stepped in a big pool of muck. Yeah, this section here, the water level, it's all dependent on the time of year. Sometimes you can see the water lines go all the way up along these rocks here, and that's why these banks are still kind of mucky, because the water level still trickles through here. But yeah, we got some nice shots of more rapids here. I'll keep walking along them. Hope you guys can still hear me. Yeah, there's another bed. There used to be also several beavers that lived in this area that would dam up the rocks. I wonder if they're still around. We might see a beaver dam or two on our way. Make sensible footholds here. Oh, you can see the water flowing straight through. I'll try not to fall in, Marie, but if I do, it's all part of the fun. Oh, ascent there again. Hello, Lisa. Glad you're liking the waterfalls. Wait till you see at the end of this hike. There's a very big one that I'll show you guys. But I'm just kind of meandering and enjoying the rapids for now. Whoa. Rapids, they continue on, and we used to walk when we do this. Sometimes we just hop in the water on like a hot summer day. We just follow the water all the way up back to the main part of the trail. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too cold to do that right now. Let's see if I can make my way along these rocks here. Get a little bit of a closer view. You can see there's like multi-layers. There's like one layer. I'll use my shadow of a finger as a pointer. One layer up there, then it goes into a pool there. It kind of trickles out this way. Hey, you want to dive in, heroes? It's probably very cold. You can see it's only a few feet deep. Yeah, oh my god. It's like glacier water right now. Super cold, but super cool. Why are you zipping your mouth, Laura? What's wrong? Oh, I thought that was a little fox. That little wood cut out there. Let's see if we can keep going along here, but these fallen down trees are going to make traversing this area a little difficult. Oh, so again, over here, I'm not getting my cord caught. Really in the brush now. You can see the foam build up in here as the water's more stagnant. It's a little bit too chilly for a dip. I hope I don't fall in, but if I do, I'll be okay. On a summer day, we'd jump in here all the time. Might even bring some water shoes to make this in the summer. We can just go directly down the river. See more of the waterfalls there. I think that might be a beaver dam that I'm looking at. All that chopped wood. Let's get a little bit closer. Over there. Let's see if we can see it. Oh. Sorry, my cable was stuck on a twig. Whoa. I gotta be careful how I navigate this over here. I love beavers too, Claire. You just gotta be careful because you scare them, they can be vicious. They got sharp teeth. Sorry you've been away. It's been a crazy few weeks. I missed you guys. I missed you too, Johnny. Hope you're doing well. You never have to apologize for being away. I'm just happy to have you here. Let me see if I can get over there. I'm gonna use this big tree as sort of like a little stepping stone to get myself up and over towards what I think is a beaver's dam. All right, heroes. You're more than welcome to come join us on the trail here, swim in the water. Oh, please don't be rotted. Please don't be rotted. Yeah, it is a beaver dam. You can see he got busy. It's not the most neat and tidy, but you can see he's got some shavings on top there as insulation. And he's sort of packed all these sticks together and then padded them with his little wood chips. He's probably in hibernation right now. But it's damming up a good portion of this water here, you can see beyond there. And then it's forcing a lot more water to shoot out of that little gorge there and work its way underneath this rock here. And currently underneath me as well. So I'm standing on top of these two little logs. I wonder if I can get... I want to try and get up over there so we can get... I don't want to go on the beaver's dam, but I want to get a closer look from the other side. So just bear with me, chat. We're going in. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Up. I just need to get over. Don't think I could jump that. Our best bet's probably to get up there and fly in. Did I bring my bear spray? I didn't bring any sort of spray or deterrent, Marie, but I don't think there's, other than this beaver. Was that him? Oh no. I thought that was, you could see him in there, but you can't. Other than this beaver, I don't think there's anything that's too hostile around here. I'm gonna get up around this wicked looking tree and then make my way back down. I feel like that's gonna be the best course of action here. Okay. Now we make our way back around. I think I can get on top of that big rock from here. It's only a little jump. Oh, it gets steep. I wonder, okay, I can make my exit off that tree and probably climb up there afterwards. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to climb back up this way. Doing a little bit of a slide here, so I'm just slowing it down. See how steep it is. I'll hold my camera like this. Okay. That was a bit of a close call, but we did it. Fell down instead of I had hoped. Definitely gonna need to wash these clothes when I get back. Oh. But now you can see there's live moss on this rock here, so I don't want to walk on it too much. It's gonna be wet and slippery. But don't worry, Johnny, I'm being careful. But you can see the other side of this beaver dam here. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Look, you can see he took one of the trail markers. You see that orange flag at the end there. It's part of his works. He probably enters through where my shadow finger is pointing. There's like a little hole. I'm not waking him up with this light, but he's built this massive dam. There might even be two beavers in there, blocking up the whole stream. Ooh, look at the waterfall over there. Okay. Now I gotta plan my way around here. This is very technical terrain to navigate. Let me just get my You're in order. Okay. Now we're down. I think we might be able to shoot up along here. Attack the killer beavers. I sure hope not. Whoa, okay. Oh. Oh. This is what I thought was like a fox or something poking up from the silhouette. And balancing on these rocks here, but I'm trying to get a little bit sturdy. Ooh. I think we can get up and around in here. And then we'll get back onto the trail. Did I lose my battery? No, okay. So I'm just trying to manage all my gear. That beaver will not help you if you break your ankle in his den. That's true, Dave. Don't worry. His den is behind us now. We're leaving Mr. Beaver alone. You never know, he might know some first aid. Look at sinking in these rocks. I'm gonna get out of here. Pull myself back up. Okay. I see two more lights back here. Don't know if those are street lights or what those are. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're kind of directly in front of the camera. Kind of scary, really. Break your leg in the middle of nowhere. Don't worry, I'm pretty close to town here at least. But yeah, this is in Waterdown, Johnny. This is called Smoky Hollow Trail. So an extension of the Bruce Trail. This is a big trail that I was talking about that leads kind of all through Ontario. More rapids there. But they probably won't be as pretty as the ones we've seen. So I'm going to make my way up this incline, steep incline I should say, back towards the trail. Wow. If anyone's coming down the trail at night, they're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Really enjoyed the prison video you did with Dan. It was hella creepy. That was so creepy for me, honestly. As soon as we found that candle, we knew there was people moving around in there, but as soon as we found that candle, the lit candle with like the fake skulls that they had put there, I was like, this person's not in the right mind. And then when they stopped responding, or were never responding to us, that like put me even more on edge, because it's like usually if you see a homeless person you can talk to them and they're like, yeah, I'm just sleeping here, I'm just chilling, and they leave you about your business. But this guy was like actively stalking us in this abandoned prison that Dan and I filmed, which was very creepy. Orangutans know some first aid apparently. I saw a story about it a while ago. Damn. Read up on that. That sounds awesome. Someone might be camping. Yeah, I mean, through hikers do camp along this trail, but I have no idea why anyone would be doing the Bruce Trail in the middle of, or like on the cusp of winter. Because this portion right here essentially is like, depending on where you're starting from, you're probably about just under 2/3 through the trail. So they're going to be walking well into winter if they are doing a through hike here. Yeah, I had to eat dinner. What did I miss? We just went down to the river, looked at some rapids, Jamie, and we saw a nice cool little beaver dam. Besides that, I'm trying to make my way back up to the main trail, which is just in front of us here. I'm scaling some steep incline while reading some comments. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Brennan defeated 2 moose. Yeah, I fought him off. Slenderman is about to come out wolfing. Just hanging out in the woods somewhere around here. Oh, don't worry, we didn't see any beavers, Jamie, just the dam. But if you want to rewind, they're back down there somewhere. We just said hello to them and carried on our merry way. Oh, it's all rotted from like termites, but it will help me ascend. Really hope there's no poison ivy on this trail, but I don't think there is. The moose champion. I've actually run into a handful of moose. People say they're really aggressive, but I've never had any issues with them. Whoa, I ran into a whole family when I was canoeing through Algonquin. But we were in canoes, so maybe they thought we were like just as big as them and just as tough as them. Okay. We made our way back on the trail. No Bert and Daggert, the angry beavers. Those beavers were nice. They left us alone. My hands are all covered in mud. But we're back. We're back on the trail here now. I'll walk back down this way a little bit so you can get a little view of the trail. I think the lights, they might either be camper or they might be street lights, because we're kind of getting close to the parking spot. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me put my phone down here for a second. So I want to, my shoe came untied while I was in the midst of all that. Just set it up in a spot where you guys can actually see me. I'm gonna put my light here so you guys can actually see what's going on while I tie my shoe and get some water in my backpack. I would trust you with my life. You can save me from wild beasts. I don't know about that, Eros. I mean, I've battled a couple, but they were very small. Very small and timid little creatures. And they were very hungry. But I think, I don't know if I could beat, like, a moose would be tough. Those things are huge. They weigh like, big ones weigh like 800 pounds. That's why when people hit them with their cars, like, they go straight through the windshield and sometimes kill the driver in some extreme scenarios. Let me get my bag out here. Yeah, you can see I'm definitely bundled up. This jacket's gonna need a wash after tonight. God, my car key compartment was open. Thank God it didn't, nothing fell out, so we're all good. My backpack is covered in dirt. There it is. Oh, let me read some comments. What's going on here? What are you guys saying? We only have boring animals in New Zealand apart from kaka. They're hilarious. Yeah, you guys don't really have, I don't think guys don't have too many natural predators in New Zealand. I think they were all hunted. There was like, if I remember correctly, I heard something walking through the woods there. But if I remember correctly, in New Zealand, there was like, there used to be, the only predatory animal was like a bird that would fly and pick up other types of animals and like kill them by dropping them. And that's how it would hunt. But then I think the Maori killed off all those, that type of, I think they were called golden vultures or something. But you guys got kiwis though. Kiwis are awesome. They're little bowling ball fellas. Bowling ball shaped birds, which are the best. The kakas are cool too. He'll save us all with his high charisma and good initiative roll. Thank you, Jamie. Speaking of which, the next stream that I'm thinking of doing for Thursday of this week is we're going to do an interactive D&D stream. So if you like Dungeons and Dragons, I won't be out on the trail here, but I'll be back in my basement dwelling self. And I want to do interactive Dungeons and Dragons little mini campaign with you guys as chat. If you don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons, it's fine because it's going to be a very watered down version. You essentially just have to tell me what you want to do. And yeah, we'll take willing chatters or willing participants, and their comments will be read on stream. And I'll dungeon master the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun. So if you guys do like stuff like that, feel free to tune into that on Thursday. And for those of you who don't know, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you're enjoying the stream, I know I've said this a lot, but feel free to consider leaving a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'll do more of these, plenty more of these night hikes. No Brandis sightings, Aflad, thank God. And I'll see you guys there. Your little bro plays D&D. It's fun. I've only just started really getting into it, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I gotta look up the kaka too. I don't know what bird that is, but I know of the kiwi. That's about it. Glad you're excited, Jamie and Christopher. You never heard of the kiwi, Marie? That's like my favorite animal in New Zealand. They're like a little, they're like a flightless bird, and they're shaped like a bowling ball, and they have a little head and a little beak. But they're so like the only reason they were able to thrive in New Zealand is because there was no natural predators that were able to hunt them. Because these things were so defenseless that like they would get obliterated by like any animal, because they have essentially no arms. They have little flappers that do nothing, and they have little puddly feet, and they just have like a big bowling ball belly and like a little head. And they're so defenseless that if they fall on their side, they need another creature to like pick them up and right them up. Like they need a buddy to come by and like upright them, or else they'll literally just won't be able to get up and they'll starve and die. That's why like most of the kiwis that are alive today are alive in captivity, because they're just like such a danger to themselves that like there's very few that can survive out in the wild. So that's why it's crazy. But I think isn't the kiwi the New Zealand's national bird? I thought it was, at least. I'll sub for you. Thank you, Eros. Glad to have you as part of the family. I love kiwis too, Wolfen. Does homie believe in Sasquatch? I know that's more of a Vancouver thing, but you never know. Might be in Ontario too. The Sam Squanch. I love the kiwi fruit too, Laura. And I don't know. Like I said, I think cryptids are the same as like paranormal. It's like I want to believe in them, but like I've never gotten any definitive proof that they exist or they don't exist. So like essentially I'm skeptical. I'm not going to say they exist. I'm not going to say they don't. But until I see definitive proof with my own eyes, I remain skeptical. You know that? I'm not saying if you do believe in that stuff that you're wrong, or I'm not saying if you don't believe in that stuff that you're right. I'm just saying, you know, I'm on the fence. It's a very lazy excuse of an answer, but that's my answer. All right, I've got enough water. Let me pack up my things here. We'll get back on the hike. We'll get back through the woods for you guys. I gotta get my battery pack here in my pocket, so that the cord doesn't dangle out everywhere. And now that I've murdered my night vision, I gotta get my headlamp back on. For those of you who don't know, if you're ever walking around in the woods and you want to maintain night vision when you have your light off, what you want to do is you want to get red light. And that's why this headlamp has a red light setting. Turn it on for a sec just so you guys can see what I'm saying, because if you shine red light directly in your eyes, or if you stare at red light, it's not going to affect your night vision. So like if I look at this and then I look at the like into the void, I can't see right now because of the white light that's been shining me in the eyes so much, but red light is the best for maintaining night vision. That's why the military uses red light optics and stuff, aside from like night vision goggles. But you're just trying to get around in the brush, use your red light. But I dropped my phone. Sorry guys. But it's so faint on here that I got to use my my white light, or else you wouldn't see anything. Red light is good for not getting detected too. That is also true. Let me see. Okay, so 2 seconds. Sorry. There and okay. That's the setting that we're going with. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to detect a red beam than it is this bright white beam here. But yeah, you can get, in most camping stores, you can get like red light flashlights and stuff. So if you're out like camping and you want to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, take a red flashlight. It's a lot less harmful on your eyes. That's like the least harmful light variant, I should say. Okay. There we are. back on the trail. The Bigfoot is blurry. Those photos, yeah, they've all been blurified, but who knows? Maybe on stream here we'll catch them. Catch them in the act so you guys can see. In recognition of a generous donation of an easement to the Bruce Trail Association from Dr. and Mrs. Johnson, January 2003. Oh. Blair Witch Project, the sequel. Yeah, we're back on our Blair Witch fun here. Make my way back down a little bit over here. Into this big open area. You can see this is part of the erosion zone that we climbed up, and you can see it kind of settles into a small riverbed here, and then drops down into the rapids down low. Very sweet. Now, were these the stairs that I lost service when I went down? I guess we'll find out. I think that was a bit further along, but we'll see. Wish me luck, chat. There we go, we made it. We didn't lose service. Don't be paranoid, Johnny. There's nothing to be afraid of out here. Yeah, the sound of the water is very soothing. That's one of the nice parts of this trail. There was a bridge. There's a very cool bridge down here that I was hoping I could get to without losing service, but unfortunately, I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll get to the shaky service zone, and then we'll use that as a marker to turn around. And then I'll show you guys one of the 3 grand waterfalls on this trail. Because so far we've looked at little puddly diddly rapids. Let's step up onto the higher path here. A trail marker, you can tell we're going the right way. Every time I try and show you guys that I'm seeing my breath, it doesn't work, but just believe me that you can see my breath. Or maybe I can show you guys like this. I don't know if you guys saw that at all, but there's that column, that familiar column. And now, I believe it was when we passed this sign that we started entering a dead zone. Not 100%, but we'll see. Oh yeah, because originally we took the low trail. There's a low trail along the water. And then we went down and we came back up along this way. Because this is where that police tape was that we found. Very strange. So I lost the trail around here, and then we went up into the woods. Still more light. I don't know if you can just make that out. There. Maybe Dave was right. Maybe it is, or Mr. Raven was right. Maybe it is just someone camping. Who knows? It's a weird spot to set up camp, if you ask me. Ooh. Oh my god. Jessica, I love you too. I hope you're doing well this evening, and I'm glad you're here joining us on stream. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday night. Okay, yeah, we'll make our way. I think we're off the trail right now again. We'll make our way down towards the water again. think that's the only way to get on an actual footpath, because this is just all random. Okay. Here we are. Ooh. Sliding a little bit, it gets very steep here. I'm just trying to look for my next hold. Looks like it's gonna have to be you, Mr. Tree. Sorry. Trying not to kill you. Hugs, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Well, better late than never, Glow. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm currently working my way down this slope. It's getting rather steep, so I'm trying to focus on where I'm going to grab. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Make our way back onto the trail here. You can see our marker right there. Go to the steps of death where I lost all signal, which might just be up here. I really should have tested the ranger better. There we are. Oh, look at how dirty my butt is from sliding on so much dirt. Gotta chuck these straight in the wash after I get back. Let's see. There's more of the little rapids down there. If I had Starlink internet, I'd be able to take you guys through Algonquin, and there's way better trails down there. I think we can do these steps. I don't think this is where I lost signal. No, it couldn't have been. I heard something in the water. There are deer around here, so if we see some deer, that'd be very cool. A lot of evergreen clustered together there. Shenanigans. Man, I don't get notifications for this. I'm sorry, but hello, I'm glad you're here. If you don't get notifications and you want to, you should hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button. And every time I'm live, YouTube should, I know they sometimes don't, but they should notify anyone who has that bell turned on that I'm live. Yeah, so this is like a pretty steep cliff drop into the start of the rapids there. I believe we've just hit freezing temperatures now too. When we started this hike, it was 1 degree. I think this is the first night and it's dropping below freezing. I can definitely feel it in my fingertips, but the rest of me is warm. See, Dave's reunited with a friend. A couple friends, Wolfen. Glad everyone's finding a sense of community. Okay, I think this is where we lost service right up here. So if we lose service again, I'm going to turn around and walk back. But I just want to see if these are the steps or where we're going. It's sad because it shouldn't be a dead zone. Like I spent some time researching the Rogers maps and stuff. I like that emote, Jamie. Everyone keeps saying the water sounds refreshing. It is. It's right now. It's like glacier water, so it's very cold. But it might make for some nice drinking. I used to drink it all the time as a kid, and I'd come here and we'd play in the water and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. This is a nice little clearing of trees here. You can see if you look directly up through this tree, see the moon. And you can see my breath. Just a testament to how cold it is. Roger from American Dad made maps. Yeah, they're very inaccurate, to say the least. I just keep imagining seeing someone like on the top of the escarpment, or just like further down the trail, watching me just like walk in circles with my light on around this trail area. I can only imagine what they'd think. That's why you're invincible drinking that Canadian glacier water. You can drink that too if you drink Dasani. No, I'm kidding. Dasani's like the fakest stuff ever. There's like a big, one of their bottling plants is where I used to go to university, and there was like a big dispute because they would literally just bottle tap water. The local area, they'd like dry up, part of, like the local lakes and stuff. And Guelph, being very like eco-friendly city, was not happy about it. They've been trying to run Dasani out of town for years now. There's been a lot of protests. I don't know if there's a water company that actually bottles authentic glacier water, but I don't even know if this would be considered. I don't think it would be glacier water because it's not fed by the glaciers, but it's field water, I guess. Aquafina. Oh my god, thank you, Hyperion. Thanks for the stream tonight, man. Long-time followers, stay safe. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, I think we're starting service. Let me back up here. Here, I hope my heart stayed in. But thank you, Hyperion. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great evening, my friend. And I'm glad you've been a long-time follower of the content. They banned Dasani back. Glad to hear. It warms my heart to hear you guys enjoying things that I put down. Even steps of death right here. The second I started walking these steps is when we lost signal. So for now, I'm going to turn around and yeah, by accident. Sorry, guys. There's still lots of trail, and if you tuned in late, you get to see the stuff. Hope you're all having a great night, especially you here. Okay, I think we're back in a stable connected zone. Hopefully, you guys are back with me. I like scurried back here. It's sad. It seemed like with the stream is glitchy as hell for you. Okay, I'm glad. It seems like we're back. You guys seen the video of Ludacris drinking glacier water? I am not with him. Hyperion just got off work and saw the stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, and I'm sorry that it started lagging. It seems like every time somebody's donated, lagging the stream, which is very unfortunate. But just know that I appreciate you, and I appreciate you all. The Dan Bell crew in the house. Hell yeah, Dave. And I'll be meeting up with Dan again in January. We're going to be doing lots of fun content for you guys. Maybe, I'm sure Dan wouldn't mind doing like, maybe not scaling the mountain, but doing like a nice little hike like this in the middle of the night. I know him and I, like, for fun, we've hiked Leakin Park and stuff. We never filmed it or anything. We would just go out there in the middle of the night and just start walking around. Or go out to Uplands Mansion. We once went to like Uplands Mansion. We like took a nap. It was fun. Just like something about the atmosphere, you know? Yeah, I'll start making my way up a little bit here. Yeah, we got lots of fun planned for this week. We have this hiking stream, which you guys are enjoying, and I'm thrilled about. And we also have, we're going to be trying out the D&D stream come Thursday, which will be an interactive thing where you guys can play along. And if you have like one or two people. We'll switch it. We'll rotate out if there's like more interested people, but have one or two people where their chats will be read on stream as they make decisions to try and navigate some sort of scenario. That's the best I can explain it for now, but it'll be a lot of fun, I'm hoping. It would be awesome. Can't wait for both of y'all adventures. Hell yeah. Dan and I have already started our road trip map. We're putting together a series of locations that we want to hit and film. Love for them to do a long stream on an interstate or a back road, just like a sort of like a live talking podcast, Dave, something like that. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Kind of show more of the stream, but it just looks like a giant abyss there. Yeah, I feel like that would be really cool because, like, I feel like sometimes when you get into like your deepest chats or whatnot is when you're just like kind of mind-numbingly driving through nowhere. But you could stop if you see something really cool. Yeah, that would be an awesome concept. Honestly, I'll have to tell Dan about that if we see something. We stop, get out, and show it on the stream. You love these stairs, Johnny. Wait till we get closer to the entrance. There's a whole. They've built out a whole way down there. That would be fun, Dave. Like if we're part of the ride too. Yeah, I always thought like, because like especially when Jake and I from Bright Sun Films used to drive around, we would always say like we had like our best conversations were always when we were in the car, just like shooting the shit, doing nothing kind of thing. Stop when you see a sign that says free candy. I think that's when you have to hit on the gas and floor it out of there. If you see that sign, that's where you're gonna get sold into human trafficking. This is a great hike. Take me when I go next month. You're coming to Ontario? I'll take you here, Johnny. It's a very nice trail. If I'm free, I'll take you around. If I'm not free, it's called Smoky Hollow, and it actually extends a lot further than I've shown, but there's bridges and everything too that I was hoping I could get to, but unfortunately, we run out of. Oh my God! See a little. I don't know if it was a mouse or a chipmunk. I couldn't really make it out, but it's startled me a little bit. You guys should stop by the Clown Motel. That's on the list, Wolfen. Don't you worry. We want to stay a night in the Clown Motel. But I don't think it's quite as scary as people make it out to be. But I definitely feel unnerved with clowns. Okay, where is that the trail? Okay, I see the marker there. I'm gonna go this way. Look at all these are big oak trees here. They go up like 50 feet. And they canopy, in the summertime, they canopy most of this trail. So even if it's raining, you're able to hike down here. I think I've seen a vid on it. It's pretty weird. It definitely is a strange attraction. Almost 2 hours in and you're still alive? That is good, FRS. It's very good. I'm trying to see what's going on over here. I hope your race went well, FRS. I know I think you said you were racing or doing setups today. Hope that went well with you, my friend. Damn, look at the drop off down here. You can't really see it, but it's gotta be like 30, 40 feet if I had to guess. There's trails in Algonquin like this, Algonquin Park. You'll be carrying your canoe over your head, walking through something way more narrow than this, and on your left it'll just be like a casual 40-foot drop. So I'm quite used to hiking in this sort of conditions here. Rabbit Fire 6, Destination Workshed, Deadites Alumin. I'm not sure what that means, but yes, exactly what you said. Crazy how different areas like that look at night. I know. It's just like completely different from what I remember during the day. It adds a little bit more of a creepier atmosphere for sure. Like, I definitely get the feeling, I know Mo was joking, but I definitely get the feeling like you could be getting trailed around, you know? I want to go see this portion of the rapids here because we have these stairs that I think lead back up to the top. I don't know. But I want to go back down by the water again. Have a little look for you guys. Didn't you reach 2K a few days ago? You're already at 2.14. Yes, FRS, we're growing super fast. We reached 2.14. We were at 2.13, I think, this afternoon when I last checked. So that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are liking this channel, and I definitely am very thrilled that you guys enjoy watching the content. Got a frozen pizza and loaded with toppings. Damn. Wish I had a pizza right now, Dave. There we are. That was the rapids. I'm gonna get a better image for you guys. Not gonna jump in, Marcus. Nice try. I said if I fall in, you guys get a free show of me falling in the water, but I'll climb up. I don't think we've been up. Okay, now that fucking creeped me out. I swear to God, I heard someone just calling out. It could be just the water rapids playing tricks on me, but I don't like that at all. Okay, let's go look at the water down here. It sounded like either a hello, a distant hello, or a moan or something. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. But I'm gonna get closer to the water and away from where that was. Why are you putting Marie in jail? Did she say she liked pineapple on pizza? Hyperion, I've never seen the movie The Watchers, but I've heard about it. Is it the one of like, if I'm thinking about the same movie, is it about the one like where there's a group of people in the woods or in a cabin and they're being stalked by like this like deranged family? If I remember correctly? Well, thank you, Nathan. I love you. You love Hawaiian pizza, Reed. Oh my God. When to go type thing. I don't know what it was. It could have just been the way the water was forming. A little fat tub of foam. But it definitely didn't sound very nice and appealing. More rapid upstream there. And we go back towards the steps. Yes and no, they're being watched every night by creatures who have existed on Earth for thousands of years. Totally need to check it out. Damn. Should have watched it before I went on my hike here. Got myself all paranoid. Do you like pineapple on pizza, but it has to have ham and jalapenos? My God, Wolfen. You've completely destroyed the cuisine of my people. No, I'm just kidding. I wonder if that like noise was audible on stream at all. If it was just my ears playing tricks on me, but it definitely gave me a little bit of a jump. It probably was just the stream, but it definitely sounded very humanoid. Whatever it was. Go up some more of these famous steps here. With half eroded I didn't until more recently that pineapple on pizza is a Canadian invention. Leave Americans out of this. I didn't know it was a Canadian invention either. My God. I mean, I think I've enjoyed pineapple on pizza like once or twice in my life, but there's just so many better pizzas out there that I wouldn't reach for the pineapple, you know? There's one local place around here that they recently became a chain. They're called Red Swan Pizza. And they make their sauce, they infuse their sauce with strawberries, and it makes a very sweet sauce, and it's very, very good. If you're ever in the area, highly recommend you check it out. It's like, they consider it like a Japanese style pizza. And it's so good. Anyone else grill steak with cinnamon and butter? I've grilled steak with cinnamon before, but not... I never really threw butter in the mix. I think I've done olive oil as like a substitute, but that's just me being Italian. Okay, now I know where we are. Yes, I'd recommend the strawberry sauce when you come down here, Johnny. It's like, it's from Red Swan Pizza, is what it's called. If you have their standard slice, I think most of their like standard sauce just has raspberries and such. Okay, we can make our way up these rocks here. Let's see, now the light that was down there is gone. Yeah, there's cinnamon, Hyperion cinnamon, and I think if you cook it with like bourbon or something, bourbon, brandy, if you mix like alcohol into it, it burns off like the alcohol portion, but it leaves the seasoning still there, which is very nice. What is my favorite food, Dave asks? Yeah, Eros, I recommend trying the pizza, but you're Sicilian. Oh, nice. It's basically Italian. Oh, you can see those street lights over there. But there was a light over this way that we kept seeing move. My favorite food, Dave, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm a big Taco Bell enjoyer. Love the Crunchwrap Supreme, the Fries Supreme, which you guys don't have in the States. But yeah, no, I do like Italian food. Like I like pasta, lasagna. Probably my nonna's lasagna is like my favorite like homemade dish of all time. I'm also a big shepherd's pie fiend. TB for life, carbon exile says. I'm sorry, Dave. Don't be disappointed in me. I do like pasta and I do like pizza. I just always like Taco Bell. Damn, Jessica, you're gonna have to share some lasagna with me. Hyperion, you don't like shepherd's pie? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. If you get the right type of mashed potatoes and stuff, it's just so good. She says, don't yuck is yum. I like authentic Mexican food too. Just Taco Bell is like a quick place in my heart for me. All the MSG. I like the microplastics and all that fun. Now here's the cave. If you remember, if you were here from the beginning of the stream, it's not like a cave, but it's like a den. There used to be a family of coyotes that lived in here a while ago. I remember it was like a big thing on the news, the local news around here, that they had to chase them out. And you can see some animals still do use it as like a den. There were bats in the area for like a little bit. I don't know if they're still in there. You can see they sleep in this little portion there. It's like impressioned. So you can see what's going on. You're back. You got a phone call, Glow. I'm happy you're back. Talk about have enough meat for me. My favorite is Five Guys. I also like Chipotle and shepherd pie. Hell yeah. Love shepherd's pie, but the key is rosemary in the beef. I have a British stepmom that taught you. I'd love to try that sometime, Laura. That sounds awesome. Never even thought about that. I am well acquainted with coyotes, thankfully. But yeah, this is like a huge part of the Canadian Shield here. And if you guys don't know what the Canadian Shield is, funny enough, it extends into like a good portion of the States. But there's a lot of like bedrock and like thick rock that just like if you're driving down like any like northern way, you see just like huge things like this. They've like dynamite blasted through, and they call these giant pieces of rock that jut out from the ground the Canadian shields. It's supposed to be our protective layer or whatever. I don't know. Should be learned in like grade 3 geography or geology. Oh, did Aflad say he was heading out? Gonna have to head off. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Have a good night, Aflad. Thank you for tuning in. A wonderful rest Tuesday evening, I should say, or Monday morning, or sorry, Wednesday morning, depending on where you are. Back on the topic of alcohol, ever had absinthe? I've never had absinthe. Actually, I know I have. I've had a cap full of absinthe. It was very strong, but I don't think it was the true 90%. I think it was only 60. But I've had Italian grappa, which is essentially like an Italian version of moonshine. Definitely took me out. You can see up there is the parking lot. We're coming towards the end of the trail. City bus there. And then there's more of the stream down here. Haven't tried talking yet because there's all the talk about food spice. Viper's real tea mode. It is not. Trust me, I cannot handle spice. It's all very mild, and then you get spice packets. Like you get mild or hot or whatever spice packets that you want. Yeah, we're at the end of the line, but just peeking around the corner there is a giant waterfall that I'll show you guys, because I gotta still weave all the way up here, all the way around, and then all the way back over to there's where the parking lot is. And there's a little lookout over here where there's a waterfall that I'll try and show you guys. Bad connection again. Okay, well, I'll get moving up here. This just kind of is a trail guide that was heavily vandalized. Shows you sort of where things are. Make our way back up the steps of Hazard here. So you can tell this is close to the start here because it's a lot more built out. You miss moonshine. You're not drunk into 17 years. Well, congratulations on your sobriety. Yeah, I'm sorry the signal. This trail, I should have vetted it more. I saw that it was close to a tower and I assumed it would be good. But perhaps... Sorry, I heard something. Perhaps on the next one we'll go back to Mount Nemo because I know that one's stable, and then I'll start looking for other trails. There's Rattlesnake Point, there's Tews Falls, there's the Albion Trail, a lot of places I want to take you guys. Oh, sorry, Glow, I didn't read the rest of your comment, but diagnosed with kidney disease, geez. Sorry, I didn't read the bottom half, but I wish you the best with that. You haven't tried moonshine since your last trip to Tennessee? Damn. Yeah, I've had moonshine a couple of times, but... I hear you, Marie. Chocolate is the best drug. And up and away from the... You can see where we hiked down now. And this is like where I took the thumbnail from right here. Roughly the start of the trail. And then I'll lead us back around here. We'll go and see the little waterfall. Or big waterfall. I've been hyping it up all stream. It's going to be very underwhelming, I bet. But I haven't seen it in forever. For those of you that don't have any waterfalls nearby, I bet it'll be nice. But for someone like me who has Niagara Falls 30 minutes away and I've seen it 800 times, it's kind of hard to top that waterfall. Okay. Coming out of the trail now. I wonder if there's anybody in the parking lot besides me. If there are, they're probably just in their car to hook up or whatever. Doesn't look like there's anyone in the parking lot. You live by tons of waterfalls, Shay? That's awesome. Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 around here that are like actually like waterfall grade. But we're in like a There's like a waterfall belt around here where there's like actually tons of just naturally formed waterfalls and trails out to them. Oh no, is the service going bad? Yeah, it's very cool, Marie, Niagara Falls. It's a great place to check out. I've just been there so many times that because like we'd go like at least twice, 3 times a year because it's just so close. It's a lot of fun if you're going to like the casino or you're going to like the arcades and stuff. But yeah, this is that sign that was vandalized down below. You can see that's a different section of waterfall. I think that's the Dundas Peak or Grindstone Falls, I can't remember. But there's just like the different legends of stuff that's on the map there. This section's a lot more well lit. You can see the top of the waterfall's right there, and there's a lookout that leads down into it. Let me see if I turn on my light. Yeah, you can still see enough. There's my lone little car in the parking lot. Yeah, this trail, it's Smoky Hollow, and this is like right off of Old Waterdown Road here. There's like a little parking space. And you can see, I'll turn my light on when we get into this area here. Do not climb on structure. Okay, I think that's our max here. I thought there used to be history plaques here that talked about a bit more about the trail. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me from here, but here's the waterfall. See if I can get a different angle of it here. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. Right down there on those rocks, that's where, I can't remember if you remember at the start of the stream, I saw somebody proposing to their wife down there, and they ended up dropping the ring in the rapids. So if any of you guys are treasure hunters, there's a diamond ring somewhere down there in the water. It was a botched proposal I remember seeing when I was like 12 years old. Yeah, that's the Smoky Hollow Falls right here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, let me turn this around here because I think you guys can actually see me a little bit. I'll put my light, stand it up there. Oh. I got my nose is all runny, my sinuses are all runny because of how how cold it is here. But thank you guys so much for watching this this hike. I think this is probably a good spot to end it off on. You got to see the waterfall. You got to see a lot of the trail. I'm sorry I couldn't show you more. I really wanted to get deep back there, show you guys some of the bridges, some of the old areas, the biking trails. But unfortunately, there just wasn't the service down there. But yeah, no, I'm glad so many of you wanted to come out and visit tonight and watch the stream. Am I filming a video? I'm filming a stream right now, but hopefully maybe I'll compress this down into a video if you guys like these types of streams. But I definitely want to do more hikes like this. I think we'll probably go back to Mount Nemo because there was better service there, and then I'll find some other nice trails to show you guys. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm very glad you guys enjoyed me just lugging around in the woods, having a good old time. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. We got lots more fun stuff coming, and I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good night. I love you guys. Good night, everyone. Good night, my friends. Thank you.